Hey friends, so welcome back to the Let's Make Kits series, and I wanted to show you, maybe in a little detail, we'll see how it goes, some of the embellishments and my thoughts around them this time around. And I tend to change what I pull from depending literally on what I need used up. So let me show you, and I did really concentrate on products that I have that are partially used, which is great because maybe we can get rid of some packages, which I would love. Maybe I should save any packages, I don't know, of things that I used all up. The first thing to show you, though, when I was going through the paper pads, my paper pads had, of course, cut apart cards and all of that. So I did pull them out. And as I am creating, or as I'm pulling embellishments, I will go ahead and take a look at these different fun things and we will use them. Like this kind of thing, this is a big old alpha, right? I will just probably put that in with that Jen Hadfield page kit I had. And that's one of the first page kits, and then I'll be able to use this as I go right through. Or maybe I'll just leave it out with the rest of them. I don't know. And with these, this is a whole sticker sheet and none of it's used at all. So that makes it sound like I'm going back on what I said. But this was part of my tearing down my paper pads. So I will be grabbing different stickers off of here for different things and all that kind of thing. And I'll show you what I do with that when the time comes. But I use wax paper to stick my stickers onto things. So that's awesome. The next thing I did tell you is I wanted to go start working again on my rub-ons. Oops, here's a cool thing I can use. And the deal with the rub-ons is that I do like to pull a few sets of them at a time, use them up, and then pull the next set. So this one has gold on it. I've got white in here. I've got some colorful stuff. And I'm going to just leave that on my desk while I am scrapbooking with these kits and use them as I go. Because if you cut up rub-ons, like they're going to stick to everything and it's going to be a hot mess. The next thing, which will go against my words of what I said and how I wanted to do this, were these goodies that I said I got with that that kit from MK at the retreat. So, and I said I'm really going to concentrate on them because why not? And the first thing is this really cute stamp set from Close to My Heart. And because why not? We'll bring in a stamp set. And it's kind of cool. There's a smudgy piece. There's pluses. I see a star here. Oh, look at the cute little smiley face. Family time, some cute little words. Party night, date night. So it looks like it might be kind of a calendar thing, but there's also these scallop pieces, a little gift. So yeah, this is a really kind of a cool thing to use as a, for planners, but that will be a stamp I use. She gave me this set of Heidi Swap clear stickers, and I always cut things on the right side, and we'll be doing the same thing as I go through getting embellishments, but these are clear. So that can be really fun. If you need it brighter, you put a little white cardstock behind it, like a little scrap, and it gets brighter and all of that kind of stuff. So super cool there. Then she gave me this full set of 12 acetate words, and they're in gold. So those will be really great and easy to use for titles. And knowing me, since I have, these are flat in acetate, I'll have some kind of bumpy thickers or words with that. Now the next thing is there are 3 sheets, and they are foil stickers. There are silver, there is this rose gold or copper, as well as regular gold. Nice wordy bits, as well as some arrows on the bottom. Cool. And then finally, these are a really bright frosty pink, like a pearl pink of thickers. They are on pink foam, so it'll limit a little bit what I can put them in, but I'll put them in where I can. They're called Hannah, and they came out in 2017. So these are full-size things, as of course the stamp's full-size, right? So I have that. The next thing to show you is I told you I wanted to bring in wood veneer, and I have this set right here by Pink Fresh. It's a really, really yellow gold, which I don't dig as much that's on here. But we're going to see how much of these I can use. And then I have this wood veneer slash flare box. So I guess we'll call this my wood veneer. And there's just random pieces in here. I've got cameras, hearts, arrows. Oh, that goes up there. Little birdies, some words. This is from a cute fall line. Those are in there. And just bits. And I would like to get a bunch of these used. I have some flair in here. And, you know, they're not going to go to everything. Like, you know, like Hello Summer, that's just not going to work. So we'll see what we can use and be grateful when we can use it. So that's my enamel box, or my wood veneer box that we will use. Now, this is where things are going to get a little hinky because I've got a lot of stuff here. My next concentration, like I'm literally going to go down the line. So we talked about wood veneer. We talked about my rub-ons, my goodies from a friend. And then the next thing I'm going to go to each time, because I like to do this whole systematic thing. I don't know why. And I'm going to organize this and see what I have. These are goodies left over from doing classes with with the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. I've got stamps in here. I've got some paint in here. A gorgeous stencil. So yeah, I'm gonna have more stamps. I've got some paints. So if I need paints, I'm gonna pull from these. If I need stamps, I'll pull from these. So I have that. Then the next little bit I put together, I've got some enamel dots in here, some Chamel lanes, some sequins in here. I've got this cute little paper clip. I have a tiny bit of washi on this card. And, you know, just, I've got like these little puffy things and what do you call these? Confetti. So I have that, like little pieces are in there. I've got some twine and trim, some tags, which is fun. Now I have crepe paper, not sure if that's going to get used, some tulle. I mean, there's some really interesting things in here. And then from this, I've got an alpha. I've got some stickers in here, another alpha. So these are both by Cocoa Vanilla. It's kind of cool. The Heidi Swap Wolf Pack stickers. And remember from, I have some words that have silver. So I'll make sure to do something with silver. I've got doilies in here. So like I'm saying, there is a mishmash of things that I'd like to try to get used. So it's going to be a little bit of a searching through things. Oh, look at this really great die cut. That looks like a Jane Davenport one. So we'll see if we can get that on there. So these are different things left over from taking classes. I've got some denim, which might be cool with that denim. Ooh, that's fine paper. With that denim kit that we pulled together. We've got some tickets, more die cuts, and then these are scrap paper bits. And yeah, why not? We'll see what we can get used. So that's kind of something that's been really kicking around my craft room. I'd like to empty it. Of course, I won't use up my stamps. Like that's not a thing. But I will be able to use them and I won't be running around trying to decide what stamps to use. All right, so now let's get into this absolute stack of supplies that I pulled. See this? Whoa, that's huge. Of supplies that I pulled to go through first. And the crazy thing for me is I did not pull any die cuts yet. Now, die cuts are actually amongst my favorite things. I don't have any problem using die cut packs up or any of that kind of stuff. So it'll be fun to see how far we can get. And then when I start feeling the need to bring in more, I'll go ahead and grab die cuts. Now, I will be using my punches. I have circle punches, hexie punches, all of that. All right, so let's start here. Here's another alpha. So keeping in mind, I'm going to have alphas. Now, I'm not going to put these alphas in with my page kits, though, because I want to be able to use them on as many things as possible. Now, we have some pink fresh words, so those are cool. Another black alpha on the back. I showed you this before. I have this, it's from Make-A-Wish with Cocoa Vanilla, these stickers, and they're a really nice cardstock. But the color palette is limited, so it's pink, aqua, all that kind of stuff. So that'll get limited. I'll use what I can. I do have like a couple of these fabric-y bows. These are Pink Fresh. I have the deep yellow and I have a green. Pink Fresh again, Joyful Day. I've got some banners that are in cloth, so I'd love to use some of these packages up. I've got epoxy flares. These are charcoal, and this is a really, really nice bright blue. Pink Fresh from Holiday Wishes. So we'll see what we can use. We'll see, because I know it's a Christmas line, but that cute little birdie could go to just about anything. Same thing with little buttons. Again, I have bicycles and little dark pieces. And a lot of times these buttons seem really dimensional to me, so I just pop off the epoxy bits. So for Jen Hadfield, I do have this cute little set of dimensional stickers, and they're from a travel line. I've got Amy Tangerine puffy stickers. They're all kinds of hearts. Now, once again, this color palette is super limited. So I know I can use the black and the gray. And the rest of the colors, it's going to be a little tricky. Maggie Holmes, I've got these little puffy pieces. Very sweet, very cute. I find Maggie Holmes products to be gorgeous, but they can be really limiting for me. Probably because her stuff is so cute, like pretty, and I don't necessarily go towards pretty. Like I like bright and funky and all that kind of stuff. Set of Jen Hadfield puffy stickers. I mean, we have a llama and a camper. Who doesn't need that? Felicity Jane, partially used ones here as well. I mean, that love is a gorgeous color, so I would definitely put all the blue in together because it's kind of a specific color. It's got a bit of a teal to it. So you want to make sure to put colors that are like with like if you can, because you want to make sure to use them up. And that's going to be the name of the game for me. More Felicity Jane puffy pieces. So once again, like I was just saying, I would love to get all of those pinks in. And then this really, really great marigold color in. So would like to use that. Now these, I have 2 sets of these I found, which is kind of cool. Oh, look at that little puffy heart. It's escaping. So 2 sets of these. There are circles. We have ampersands, stars, as well as hearts. Really kind of nice and easy to use because there's lots of colors. From Paper House, this is Life Organized. Lots of little puffy bits. I've got some balloons. Who knows if I'll use them. Musical notes. The word family, which is usable. And some smaller pieces. Very simple puffy shapes again from Felicity Jane, but very limited color palette. So that's probably why they haven't gotten used enough. These were from Embellies on Our Way. So just a camera piece, geotag, hearts, and a couple puffy bits left. Oh my word, guys, 3rd set of these. Clearly at 99 cents, I was buying them up. So these are epoxy stickers from Heidi Swapp. It looks like I've only used a couple of the butterflies up from it. Now, I like that there's lots of black in there because I can add black to almost anything. So hopefully we'll get traction. Now, I don't even know. I think I might have gotten a Jelly Bean Soup like warehouse box or something at some point. And I like these. Gosh, I'm a broken record. Color palette's a little tricky. Now, some of you guys have liked before I did some kits based on products that are tricky for me to get used up, and funny color palettes, or only a few things left on a page. Like, let me see what I mean. Sometimes I do it like this. I can build a kit around this, and these will get used up really nice and easily. So these are really cool. They're from Hello Forever, and I think this was from Gossamer Blue, maybe? Not quite sure. But regardless, like this looks like a lifeguard symbol to me. So some things are a little tricky. I will try to use what we can. Illustrated Faith pieces in this really nice crayon regular blue. So that's cool. Now, I did grab a couple more brads. I don't know what I can use. Hopefully I can use like the bling and the pearly ones, even if, because I know I'm not doing any like snow layouts with these that I have planned at least. But I will use what I can. Now this Love and Lemon set, way easier, except for there's silver trim, and I'm not super hip to silver trim. I love the gray, and I do like the sentiments. Now, this right here, these Momenta stickers, I really like Momenta pieces because there's so many different finishes and things you can get in a pack. Like there's silver as well as gold. There are sequins on top of wood. There's acetate. So I do love using pieces up like this. Once again, same exact thing, except for this is, I mean, I can use a Dreamer and You Are My Sunshine, but some of these pieces are amazingly specific. I'm actually surprised I bought it. Here's another one of those pieces that you saw a minute ago, except for what I have left from this are this really bold pink and a plum set of those. I have 2 pieces left here from an Amy Tangerine set of rubber words. I don't really like these. The adhesive on them is kind of gooey. So these are some pearly words. I have hearts. I have the word and me. So maybe I can use me and all the hearts up on something. I'm not quite sure yet, but they have a little pearly vibe. I have some Pink Fresh Leatherette stickers, and they're gorgeous, but tricky color palette again. Now these are cute. These are little bows. I should be able to use them up without any trouble because I like to use things in odd numbers, so I'll probably use 3 on something. So I would probably have to use, yeah, I guess 3 of those, and the little gold one, maybe that has to go on a card. Don't know. Now, I have some puffy stickers, really specific palette on this with these great, gorgeous saturated hues. Now, this full turquoise I could probably use, and the black I can use. We'll see how the rest goes. No idea. I do know I've used a little bit, and they've been sitting in my stash since 2019, January of 2019. So it needs some love. Now, Pink Fresh, the puffy stickers that they did from the mix, they gave us tons and tons and tons and tons. And I'd like to get some usage. Hopefully some of the colors will work. I did have quite a few things with like this Kelly green, so maybe. And now these gorgeous Flutter Puffy Phrase Puffy Phrase stickers. I think this is my 2nd set of them. And yeah, they're gorgeous. But some of these collections, like I almost like, okay, I love when I see that there's something different, but then it's almost like, oh, I have to use those with only that collection. I can only blah, blah, blah. So if I can't get some of these things used up because the colors are super specific, we're making some kits. I did grab some flat stickers with little words. I absolutely love little words. This looks like a travel one. Doesn't matter. I can use something with it. And today was a good day. I can use that. This is kind of a cream color. And these Maggie Holmes ones. Oh, look, another alpha. Maggie Holmes ones are in an off-white. Oh, and I will go ahead and organize these goodies a little bit better for when I go to use them. Like I'll have these probably clipped and stuff like that. Now for some bumpy things. I said I was going to try to bring in some dimensional things because I use alphas so often. So I have this set. These are, weren't they from? Yeah, they're Patio Party. Wood grain, gorgeous. This might be my 3rd set of them. And they just work for so many things. These are nice and easy to use, but they do kind of go towards whimsical. These are like shiny chipboard. I'm sorry, shiny puffies. And they're called One of a Kind. And I have plenty of those left. Now, I did bring in both sets of these just because they were together, and I like to keep things together. They are copper, and I do have a couple copper things that are here in this stash, like those new stickers I showed you. So I have plenty. Hopefully, I can get some traction. I believe these were Chamel called Adventures. I have a chipboard piece here from Vicky Booten. These are Let's Wander. Not everything in here has to be travel. Let's Eat I can use. Arrows I can use just fine. Favorite things to do. So I do have some options. Let's see how it goes for us. I've got these, they're called Mila foam stickers, and they are just plain white. So white is nice and easy to use. These are so old. They're from Pink Fresh Dream On. I'm saying so old, 2017. I feel like I've had them kicking around forever. So if I don't use them, they might get donated or into my, you know, my pile where I put things to de-stash. Jen Hatfield Homemade. These are accent stickers. They go with that kit that I showed you in the beginning. I had the paper with these big circle bits. I didn't even realize that that was a paper as well. So I'll see what I can use. I don't anticipate getting a huge amount of traction out of this, but I would like to. Hazelwood Canoe, One Canoe 2, I'm sorry. I love One Canoe 2. There's some gorgeous pieces. This right here is an example of something I would just make a whole kit from those colors because it's tricky. They're gorgeous. I love them, but they truly don't go with everything. So I will, if I find a kit I can use them in, I will put as many of those in as possible and get my layering on. So I brought in a Maggie Holmes sticker set. I've used a bunch. This was a birthday line, maybe called Confetti. So super pretty. I can use a bunch of these tickets and things on some of those scuffier, vintagey looking things. Look at that. Another alpha. I won't have to go and find tile alphas. I'm kind of jazzed about that because I wasn't even trying. So these are from Everyday Musings, all kinds of different great sentiments and words. Hopefully I can get some use out of them. I love that mulberry color. This is Joyful Day, once again, Pink Fresh. So you know how they're so great at giving us all kinds of colors and feels really, really yellow gold, which I've told you is not my vibe, but it might be today, so I can get some things used. This is Amy Tangerine, Picnic in the Park. Now, she does a lot of this off-white, and I guess it's good this time around because I have a lot of off-white in my, and I know, look, you can see my sweatshirt here. I have a lot of off-white going in these kits, but I really do prefer the white core stuff. Here's Dare Lizzie again. This is off-white, very cute, very specific color palette. Now, I like the idea of using these stickers as die cuts where I can, because I can use it as a sticker. I can also pop it up on a little bit of craft foam and try to get some mileage that way. Here's Bloom Street, and we did have some Bloom Street puffy titles. So I'm gonna have to remember that. I didn't do that on purpose. I was just grabbing dimensional things and flat things. And this has a little bit of this silver foiling, so I can make sure to use my silver pieces at the same time. Okay, now I have a stack of these things, and these were in a pay it forward kind of box. And I was like, you know what, this might be the perfect time to see what I can use from them. So I'm not super familiar with this. I don't know the company or anything like that, but I do like the idea of using some goodies I got in the last, it was a couple months ago in a pay it forward box. So lots of sentiments, you know, specific color palettes and all of that, but I mean, it's not like there's pink on, I mean, this is just pink tone on tone. So I should be able to get some of them used. And like this wood grain frame, I can definitely get used. So I like that. So definitely flat stickers. I like the memo because you can put it like this and do some journaling on it. So lots of different colors, but that might be fun to see what we can do with it. Oh, so I have two pieces left from, I think these are Heidi Swap. And I should no doubt be able to get those used. Another Tile Alpha. I think that is so awesome. So there's, this is Case of the Blahs. So not everything is happy and cheerful in here. I have had several sets of this. So I always like that Starbucks looking little sticker there. So I'm going to use what I can. I like the idea of trying to get somewhere. Heidi Swap stickers. And I know I'm bringing in so much. That's why I'm doing a separate video. These are just beautiful, gorgeous pieces. I can bring in gold, even though that wouldn't be for travel. There's some scuffy, vintagey looking bits. Let's see what we can do. More of these stickers from Case of the Blahs. I'm going to put that right with the other one. Didn't even realize I did that twice. Now, this is from Bloom and Grow. I just grabbed a couple sticker sheets because I always like to try to peg away at them. Now, this is adorable. Absolutely adorable. I love the little gnomies. Not sure if I'm going to get them used or not, but let's try. Like the wood grain and this banner. So we'll see. Now, this is from Photo Play. Is it called Rhapsody? And it was a really fun collection. Very boho and all of that. We're going to see if we have anything. And then I grabbed 2 chipboard sheets. I'm not into chipboard like I was in the day, so I try not to buy it anymore, because I'll just pop something up on foam if I have to, and then it won't be so heavy. Now, very fallsy looking. I like the Let's Stay Home. Funny enough, that's a good sentiment in these times. I like this little hedgie and these antlers, as well as the cup. And then a Maggie Holmes collection, because we have so much of the vintagey looking stuff. Now, I won't be bringing in enamel dots until I'm doing my layouts. I won't be doing, I told you I wouldn't be going ahead and cutting out any of my, what was I calling it? I'm not going to go ahead and cut out any of my rub-ons ahead of time either. I'm just going to use them as I go, because I don't want to ruin them. So this is what I have. I know it's a lot. So I'm going to go with making sure to have my cut aparts while we go through each kit. I'm going to go through my goodies from MK because I haven't touched them. I'll put my stamps all together. I'm actually going to probably organize with you as we go, because why not? And then I had this kind of interesting bin here. I will break some of those goodies up, and so I can put my alphas with alphas when the time comes. But I think I'll probably just kind of do that with you, kind of organize my goodies and all of that as I go. I need to go get a bunch of these envelopes. I have, or baggies, I have tons of them. So like this one is from a Close to My Heart kit. I get them from scrapbooking kits. I have all kinds of them here and there. But I'll end up having my stamps together. I'll end up having any mixed media stuff, and I'll call the stamps mixed media together while we create. I've got a little bit of paint. Who knows if it's dried up or not? We'll find out. No idea. And aside from that, let's have a blast and create some kits together. So next layout, or I mean my next videos, will probably be doing, I don't know, it depends on how long it takes. We'll start with 5 kits at a time and see how far we get, because we do have 30 page kits, or 31, not sure. Okay, we'll see how it goes.